dot all the I's and cross all the T's. Everybody's got to get comfortable, and you go from there.
Anybody else in the humper?
Oh, yeah.
His name Rob Bland.
We don't talk about it.
Okay.
If they want to talk about their business, they can. It's not fair for me to talk about other players' business.
A weekend, Micah still has back tightness, kind of doing, watching. Can you just talk about how that's going with him, and are y'all pleased with him being here and what he's doing?
Yeah, everything Micah's doing is in-house. We don't discuss, anything, outside of football. It is what it is, in-house.
I know it's a pretty convoluted situation in Vegas with Christian Wilkins, but is that a guy you guys are at least looking into?
Yeah, I mean, you look at anybody who becomes available, and Will and his staff do a great job. Our scouting staff of, bringing it to a point where if we want to go further, we have the coaches look at it, and Jerry and I look at it if it gets to that point. But I know, they're always looking at any player that's available.
A weekend, anybody stood out for you? Anybody do? Obviously you focus on the rookies or whatever. We all focus on the rookies. But
who doesn't love Kyer Elam?
Exactly.
I mean, come on. He's grooming future Cowboy fans.
Right.
I mean, that kid will probably have it on his scrapbook for years and years. Right after he picked off Dak, he goes over there and hugging babies. So no, but Kyer has actually done a hell of a job. I think the running backs are certainly got the coaches smiling. You got to remember though, we've been out there in shirts and tees. So real football starts today, and that's when you really judge. And we'll see how that goes. But overall, I'd say we're very pleased with. Certainly we know our own guys, but the new guys we brought in from the free agents to the draft picks, we've been very pleased with.
I know you don't get carried away because of what you just said about shirts and tees, but Ezra performance here early on, has it kind of got you wondering how was he still there when you guys picked?
Absolutely. I mean, I give White Cotton credit. He was on the table for him at 12. So he was jumping up and down saying, this guy's a 12th pick. He is. Let's get him. But no, he's done one hell of a job out there. But those fronts, you don't really see everything till the pads come on. But hats off to him. He's doing a hell of a job out there.
You guys talked about it last week, obviously, in the initial press conference. John and I were talking about it all from the spring, the energy that you want to bring. Now that you're seeing on the field, what's your impression? Just the vibe of practice, what's bringing these teams?
Well, we've seen it. I mean, that's why he's the head coach here. I think it's authentic. I think it's everything about it's real. I think the players understand that it's real. And I don't think you get that kind of energy unless, it's translated from the top. And certainly he does it, and it translates to his staff, into the players. And, I'm always observing what's going on around other camps around the league. You look at the clips, and, I think what he's got going here is unique. And I think everybody's buying into it. Everybody's a part of it. And, you sit in the film room with the staff, you feel it just watching the tape. They're having fun with each other, and, how they're all moving around and grooving. You better be an athlete to be on this staff because they got to be moving and running and going. So hats off to Shotty and what he's brought. Obviously a lot of work to do.
You like the scuffles?
That's just part of it. That's competing. I mean, we've all had, maybe not everybody, if you got brothers, sisters, you love them, but you scuffle. And that's just part of it when you're competing and, wanting to be great at what you do, and you're competing against somebody, it happens. But at the end of the day, they're all teammates, and they love on each other and hug on each other, and that's what it's all about.
What was your most memorable?
You already answered this, but what do you think of the way Micah has been handling this?
I think Micah's doing great. He's, it means a lot to him to be here with his teammates. Hats off to him for that. We want him practicing soon. We'd rather have him out here practicing and doing what he does best, which is record practice. But hats off to him. But everything, Micah, like I said, all our comments will be in-house.
Mozzie has lost weight. Can you just talk about how that he can get out what you guys drafted him to be, at a smaller weight?
Him and Guyton both are doing a great job. And, both of them obviously, get under the limelight a little bit, under the microscope because they're first round picks, and they understand that. but I think both of them done great jobs.
Did you hear the fans yelling "Pay Micah" yesterday? And what do you think when you hear that?
That doesn't change anything. I mean, we want to pay Micah too. He's got to want to be paid.
Diggs, any timeline on Diggs when you think you'll get him back?
Not yet. I mean, obviously not having our hands on him through the off season. Brett not being able to work with him. It's taken a while here for us to just see exactly where he is and what he needs to do. But he's a competitor. He wants to be out there, and hopefully it'll be sooner than later.
What about Revel?
Same thing. I mean, we didn't have our hands on Revel till after the draft, and he's getting a feel for what it's like to be a pro. He's a worker. It's one of the reasons we drafted him where we drafted him. Yeah, it's important to him, and he wants to get it done. And my bet is, all these guys exceed timelines.
Thank you.
How excited are you about this season?
Oh, just so fired up to get, to really get last year behind us. And that won't happen with, in its true form until we get out there and win football games. And there's going to be a lot of hype about new guys, about new coaches, about new everything. But until you go out, and the proof will be in the results. And we know that's part of it. But certainly it's something we're looking forward to getting done.
He's got to roll.
Thank you, guys.